Alright guys, today I'm going to give you my little review of the ESKUTE ES Max. Man, what a nice scooter this is, man. Thanks to them guys for sending this out. Boy, what a pleasant surprise, right? Wow. Yeah, I would say in its class, in the class that this thing is in, you know, the Highboy S2 Pro, the GoTrax G4, that type of scooter. This kills them. This kills them. So anyway, we're gonna do like a little pros and cons type of deal here. So there's way more pros than there is cons. So I'm gonna do these couple of cons that I have, get them out of the way first. So I'm going to say the first con of this scooter is that the brakes, once they start getting hot, you seem to get a lot of brake fading. Maybe that's just me. I never adjusted the brakes, but it doesn't fade when they're cold. You know, when the brakes are cold right out of the gate, you don't get any fading. Once you drive around for a little bit and things start warming up, you'll, like, say, be going down a hill and you press the brake and it doesn't stop really well. I mean, it gets you stopped. I haven't had any trouble or any danger, but it just seems like it's not happening. You know what I mean? It's just fading. You know what brake fade is. You know, you press the brakes, they start to grab, but it doesn't seem to stop it all the way. It just kind of like you got half the brake pulled, and it doesn't stop as fast as you would like it to stop. I mean, it is a drum brake. There is no, and I think there's an electric brake in there too. I'm not sure, but I think there is. But there's a drum brake air on the front, and then the I think there might be some electrical type brake in the back. Okay, so that's con number one. Con number two is that once the battery gets below 50% or at 50% or below, it goes a lot slower climbing the hills. Now this could be with a lot of scooters. I just haven't paid attention. This one, it just struck me, you know, like, wow, I mean, this is really going a lot slower than it was. Because this is the scooter I use every day, okay? Since they sent it to me, and thanks to them for sending this, okay? I use this thing every day. I go to the store, you know, I go up to Rite Aid, you pick up my prescriptions, go up there, you know, go to the convenience store. This is my daily commuter. So every day I'm using this thing, and I just noticed, as you know, I come up that kind of big hill right there to get up here to Penn Center, and when that battery gets halfway or more, it creeps up the hill. Now it makes it up the hill, but it's not real quick. It's not real quick. But anyway, that's the bad things I have to say about this scooter. Okay, there's so many good things about this thing. The 450 watt motor, man, it cruises. It cruises like crazy. 19 miles an hour steady. And now, what I told you about the hills, going up the hills, that affects nothing on the flat surfaces. It doesn't, like, you know, it goes 19 miles an hour. It goes 19 miles an hour right to the bitter end of the battery, as long as it's flat. So that doesn't change any of that. It's just on the inclines that the speed goes down after the battery's half gone. The steering on this thing is fantastic. The ride is fantastic for hard tires. You're not going to get any flats. I mean, the brakes are good when they're cold, okay? It's just when they get hot, they start getting that fade. The power is great. Now, it won't go more than 19 miles an hour, so it has one of those regulator deals in there when you're going down that hill. Once it gets to 19 miles an hour, and then it kind of slows itself down. You know, it won't let you go faster than that. The light's nice. The dashboard's real nice. It's got the 3 speeds on it. They give you a phone holder with it. Okay, it's not this one, but I have that one on my the other one I have on my Dagway. It's got the 48 volt 12.5 amp hour battery, and yeah, I got 25 miles of range out of this thing, you know, going wide open. The 19 miles an hour, 25 miles, that's fantastic for something that costs $699. You know, that's amazing to me. I mean, wow, 25 miles? I mean, they all advertise all this crazy ass mileage, but this thing actually got 25 miles. I think they advertised 40. Now, that's not happening, but you know, they all have that advertising, all them crazy amount of ranges. But I mean, I was blown away by the 25. I got to be honest. I was just like, wow. Stunned by the 25 miles of range. Stunned. So, yeah, I mean, everything on this thing is good. The brake lights, the ride, it's got shocks. The ride is nice. For a hard tire scooter, this ride is fantastic. Yes, it's not as good as pneumatic tires. It's not as good, but you don't have to worry about getting a flat. So, yeah, I highly recommend getting this. If you want to get into like if you've got $700 to spend, I'm buying this. I'm not buying the Highboy. Even though I liked the Highboy, I really liked the Highboy S2 Pro, great scooter. This kills that. And the GoTrax G4, this kills that too. Yeah, this is where you want to go if you have $700, is this thing right here. Yeah, no doubt. I can't say enough good things about this. Man, I mean, every day I use this thing. Every single day I'm riding this scooter. Even in the rain. I've ridden it in the rain twice, and then I've ridden it in all kinds of puddles of water a few times. So, yeah, as a matter of fact, I went up to the drugstore the other day in a rainstorm. It was actually, it was on Thursday. Today is Saturday. I went up Thursday to the drugstore. It was pouring down rain. I just went up there and, you know, did that deal. So yeah, it's, wow. Wow, guys. I mean, this thing is, yeah, 12.5 amp hours. Yep, 48 volts. You're going to get 25 miles. Now listen, you're going to get 25 miles of range running this thing wide open, which is what I did on my range test. I posted the range test a few weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago. I don't know. I've had this thing for a while, just since the winter. So, yeah, you're going to get 25 miles out of this. If you beat the crap out of it, you're getting 25 miles. So you could probably nurse this thing and get maybe 35 miles. I mean, who knows, right? But from my experience with having all these scooters is that it doesn't seem to make a really big difference if you nurse the scooter and you know, or you just beat it. Because I had those other two scooters that I tried that with. The GoTrax G4, I rode it the one time in the real, you know, the medium, slow as molasses. I was bored to tears. And then I rode it wide open. It was the same exact mileage. I got that, you know, 9.5 miles or whatever it was. Exactly. It was exactly the same mileage in both. So, and the Highboy as well. The Highboy S2 Pro did the same thing. And so did the Hover 1. Now, you know, all those scooters that I had last year, all those are gone. You know, I sold all of those because, you know, I got all these new ones in. So I had to get rid of those because I couldn't keep all of these damn scooters. But, you know, I still have my that Dagway and my Varla Pegasus and my Mantis Pro and my Mantis 8 and all that good stuff. I still have all that good stuff. But I'm keeping this. I'm not getting rid of this thing. This is my daily commute right here. And then it also has the thumb throttle, which I love. I hate those triggers. I mean, I have some with the triggers, but I'm not a big fan of the trigger. You know, so yeah, man, this thing here, guys, wow. I want to thank ESKUTE for sending this. I appreciate it to the max because I use it every damn day. You know what I mean? I'm using this thing every day. I got a text. Oh, that's my buddy Ron. We had some drones ordered at the same time, and I got mine today. My Autel Nano Plus. Mine, it came already. It came this morning, which I just ordered it like yesterday, or what was it? Thursday afternoon, and it was here this morning already. So yeah, but anyway, yeah guys, this thing is, oh yeah, and the stem is beautiful, no rocking, no creaking, you know, so yeah, I'm loving that. You know, I got rid of my Wide Wheel Pro. I sold that. Nice scooter. Man, that creaking drove me crazy. I can't stand that creaking constant, and it was loud too. So I mean, you had to have strength of Samson to tighten up that big wheel. I didn't really like the design of that. I did it first. When I first unboxed it and put it together, I really liked it. I said, wow, that's a pretty cool design. But then I found out that you had to crank that thing down there and really get it tight. Your average person's not going to be able to get that thing that tight. You're going to have to be a pretty strong character to tighten that thing down all the way to stop that creaking. You're going to have to really, I mean, put it like a pipe wrench on it to tighten that thing to stop the creaking on it. So, all right, I've had enough of my babbling, but yeah, man, this thing, whew, I cannot say enough about this. This is my daily deal here, man. Every single day I'm riding this. Love it. The ESKUTE ES Max. Now, when they sent this to me, it was a lot more money at that time. When I first got it, it was, I think, $7.99. You know, now it's $6.99. Yeah, it was $100 more, so it's down to $6.99 now. So maybe I'll email them and ask them if I can get a coupon code and put it in there. Maybe we can get them to get another $50 off of it, because it's if you're in this range, 700 or less, this is what you want right here. Right here. Yep, this is it, guys. All right, man. Have a nice day.
That's all, folks.